Well, it's kind of two different questions. So, in terms of how I feel about this, I feel like it's all bonus at this point. It's all icing. So, we've got nothing to prove. We've really got sort of nothing to say that hasn't been said about the production or artistically. This is, I think of it as just a fun social experiment to see, how much Titanic still means in the zeitgeist. We know it meant a lot 10 years ago when we re-released it and went out and made $420 million on a re-release, which is pretty insane. Uh, is there still that kind of interest, or have people moved on, or does it still have that sort of meaning to them? Oh, this is where I was in my life when I saw it the first time, and I saw it in a movie theater, and I'd love to see it in a movie theater again. That sort of thing. I think I do believe that it has a lot of meaning to a lot of people around the world. There's also even the possibility that there's a new sort of half generation, if you will, because it's been 10 years since it's been in theaters, that haven't seen it in a theater because they were, too young at the time, may have seen it on streaming since then, and may want to have that experience. Because it's definitely an evergreen as a theatrical experience, right? It's kind of a guarantee. There aren't too many guarantees in life, but there's a guarantee. You're going to cry, okay? Let's just face it. You think you're going to get out of it. You got all your little intellectual arguments. You're all that and you're all diffident and, I'm just going with somebody else. You're going to cry. Let's face it, okay? So you can bleep that. So the thing is, I think there are people that know that or suspect that and want to have that theatrical experience. And for me, the theatrical experience, yes, it's about the big screen and the remastering and the 3D and all that, but it's not really. What it really is about is you make a deal with yourself to go spend 3 hours and 15 minutes doing nothing else, an unbroken ride. You get on the ride and you take the ride, right? You don't pause it to order a pizza. You don't watch it over three consecutive nights because it's their school nights or whatever. You make the deal. And once you've made that deal, you reap the reward from that self-agreement, which is you get hit harder by it
Mm.
emotionally, not just the beauty, beauty of the score, the beauty of the visuals, the going on that journey with the characters,
Yeah.
but the heartbreak. We got 14 Academy Award nominations. We got 11 wins. We made more money than any movie in history. We continue to make a lot of money with it. Why would I change a frame? I don't think I'm any smarter now than I was then. I've probably lost a few brain cells since then. I'm not going to second guess this one. I think I've learned over the years artistically, don't second guess yourself. That's a snapshot of who you were and what you thought and believed at that time. And what I find out looking back across all my films, and there aren't that many, is I haven't changed that much. I still
Mm.
believe the same stuff I believed back then. I still would tell if somebody, plopped a book about Titanic on my desk and said, make that into a movie, I'd probably make the same damn movie now that I made back then. Well, I mean, a remake of that exact story, that would be dumb. But you can't rule it out. Cut to First of all, we still have Titanic, so we don't have to worry about a remake. And I'm still alive. Second, I'm dead. People can do whatever they want. Now, Titanic, a number of stories about Titanic have been made since my movie. It exists as a historical event, and anybody can access that and tell their own version of it. A remake of the exact Jack and Rose story, that'd be pretty silly, but they waited till after Hitchcock was dead to remake Psycho with the same script. So anything's possible in this entertainment business. Well, I still got a few Avatar films I promised them I'd make, so
You
got
did
to
do
get that done
that. And congrats
before
again
I
on
shuffle off this mortal coil.